It seems like every single video that I've seen or expert speaking on the subject of attachment styles has advised to the anxious attacher to leave the avoidant alone because they're activated and they're uncomfortable and they're dysregulated. So give them space to be avoidant, give them space to not have to face being uncomfortable. Therefore, they're more regulated than the anxious attacher. The anxious attacher is just advised to sit in their dysregulation, sit in their discomfort, and then we can come back to a place where both can talk about things. Therefore, they're regulated and we're not. It's not fair. I'm going to give you a technique to use so that you do not come off like a crazy, anxious, desperate girlfriend. It has been hours since you've heard from your boyfriend. Your mind is literally going crazy. Do not text him. This is how you're going to take control of the situation. On your phone, you're going to open up your notes app. Now, you are going to have 3 columns. Number 1 is beliefs, okay? And under that column of beliefs, you're going to write all the things that your crazy ass, anxiously attached, traumatized by your caregiver's brain is telling you. Next category is evidence, or what I like to call facts. Okay, now you're going to really think about this, okay? And you're going to look for ample evidence. Like, look at the evidence and start thinking with your rational brain. That is in there somewhere, okay? And third column is new beliefs. This is the most important one because this is how you're reprogramming your brain to think going forwards. You need to tell yourself things that you actually believe, okay? So I am worthy of somebody loving me. I am worthy of somebody showing up for me. This column is the one you're going to focus on. Over the months, he had created this narrative that when I expressed emotion, it was drama. It was upheaval, that he just wanted peace. And so by doing that, he would turn my normal need for connection, my normal difference of emotions that women go through, and made that into me being irrational, me being crazy, because emotions freak him out. As an avoidant, he tries to avoid emotions, all emotions, really, unless it was like, hyper happiness and sexual energy. He didn't really want to see any extreme emotions because it made him uncomfortable. So he would turn it into, you are unstable, you are up and down, hot and cold, I just need stable. Well, what that means is I want no emotions unless it's palatable and easy for me to manage. When a good morning text becomes your wake-up call. In my last relationship, I loved the good morning text from my partner. It was like crack for me. However, the good morning text also started to reflect the dynamics of the relationship. Early on, it was consistent. It was every morning, good morning, beautiful, good morning, gorgeous. And then it would start to wane. It was inconsistent. Sometimes I wouldn't get one. It just started to reflect the ebbs and flows of the relationship. And when I wouldn't get a good morning text, or it would be low in tone or disinterested, I would feel distracted. I would feel anxious and agitated, and it had the power to kind of ruin my day, to be honest. So when it became a wake-up call was me realizing that I was putting so much weight into a good morning text. And also the little things like the good morning text, or somebody to take you on a date on a Friday night, or just to say you have a partner, those are small reasons that people stay in bad relationships. But what's crazy is once you're not getting those things anymore, I don't get a good morning text anymore, and I don't care. It's fine. In fact, it's better because I don't have to sit around waiting for the quality of my day to hinge on whether or not a man is sending me a good morning text, which, looking back now, I'm realizing probably was very easy for him to copy and paste and send to multiple women, which was probably happening, knowing what I know now. It literally is a tale as old as time. A woman will incite so much growth and evolution in a man. And for the first year, 2 years, the relationship is amazing. Both of us are growing. We're feeding off of each other's energy and love. We're becoming our highest selves. Inevitably, at some point, the man is so uncomfortable with this growth. He's so uncomfortable with facing himself. He can't handle the depths that the woman is asking him to traverse with her, that he inevitably will say to her, either you stop, leave me alone, basically play small, let me go back to who I was before I met you, which is a smaller, devolved version of myself so that I can go isolate and distract and numb, but still have you around, or I'm out. And the woman in many cases will stay in the relationship because she loves him and she's seen him grow and she thinks he's just going through a phase, so she'll work it out. But inevitably he ends up sabotaging the relationship to the point where one of them breaks it off and ends the relationship. And then he'll have a period of whiling where he's wild and crazy and he's doing whatever he didn't get to do in his relationship. And he'll start to settle down again and realize he needs to have that evolution and inner growth, but he can't do it without a woman. So he'll go back on the apps and he'll find another woman, and the cycle repeats over and over and over again until the man dies. It is so hard though. A woman's light, a woman's influence, a woman's energy around a man incites the greatest personal growth that he can go through if she's a healthy woman. And it takes a very special man to sit through years and years of that and challenge himself and accept the call to evolve, accept the call to transform. But it takes a brave ass, good, strong man that can sit in that relationship with that woman, go through all the different phases of transformation and be committed to the process. Unfortunately, most of them can't do it, and they will repeat the cycle that